Yeah. Lucky B. Savia, you fine with your beauty backside. Baby, shoot my away. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may find yourself. Now it's your boy, the Lucky P. I'm here today to talk about one or two issues that concerns relationships. Uh, a lot of people before getting into relationships, the don't kind of define the kind of relationships they want to get into, and due to that, and due to many other things which are unspoken, you get to have relationships that end up early. You have relationships that are not, let's say, toxic, and people have expectations that aren't met, and so on and so forth. So uh, I could continue speaking in English, but I mean, my target population, like those who understand Pidgin English and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Pidgin. As I be talk, I don't come today for can talk about relationships then between boy, girl, anyhow we una want time, and some small thing they will ever neglect them. Tell you want start the relationship, or during the relationship, we at the end of the day, if it cause problems, if you even make the relationship end. Now, wait till the thing that we would talk about. One of the things I say before relationship one begin, of course, the first thing I say you get to get physical attraction. Person must like physically like another person before they want to take to the next step. So physical attraction, one thing. And when it comes to physical attraction, plenty people in the way they get like it's in the way they want them. Like for example, man people go say no, I want to make woman fine, I want to make get big puppy, I want to make get big buttocks, blah blah blah. Woman go say no, I want to make the man be tall, handsome, muscular, rich, self-made, other kinds of things. So any man get the wants to define now. But now inside the details then of the thing the way all man define now only few people then the way if you get exactly to where they want them. Yes. For example, for man picking them now only 10% of man picking them if you get like that top girl them like when you want to talk about physical, you want to classify from 1 to 10. Now only 10% of man picking them the way they figure like they fall in that category. The top G them with they get all the woman the way they want them. And then the 80% of man picking them, they fall like for the other class way, they struggle. Yes, the one way they will be faithful, the one way they will like make a good husband, make a home, all that kind of thing. So, but plenty girl they need look that kind of one because as I don't talk, most girl then in the way that dream, you see it, I forget like that top G, that top guy, them, the famous, the rich, the powerful, self like established and other kind of those are what they're looking for. I want to way all man known as activity. Only 10% of them they another 10% of them they get access to nearly like 100% of women. So one thing be certain say, if you ever walk that way, somebody and the way they get to go to for the average men them because at the end of the day, that top guy then they do to go for the top woman them. The woman will be average, or the only woman will be above average. Now we did one that kind man, happen. So I just saw it there. And then another thing I say with it, before once you don't clear that physical part, before now you want to go to the next step, the next stage when like you define your relationship goals, then with your expectation then. Most man picking them they get into a relationship like for the sake of getting into a relationship to jumba palava for see the way we did and then if you find if you take her to the next step for say okay maybe I feel engage the one then see how we go day and then if all thing work I find at that point in time if you aim for married but for woman no be so and they get the own reason they why no be so first of all they get their biological clock because as woman reach a certain age eggs they not see be the same way we be, you know, see be as fertile way we be. The probability to say you go born healthy, pikin not see be the same thing. So woman get time. Yeah, you get biological time. When man pikin not get the same thing. So any man get own we the seats in them. Any man get own expectation and so on. Now for this few things, they will run like bring a more like try for broken down. I the same and I say this so plenty woman them once they get into a relationship, mostly with this top 10% guy, they will kind of say no, this so most man picking them, they been a cheat them, they work out from one man to the other, they no be faithful, patati, patata, blah, blah, blah. Now I want to address the issue because now some issue this way, like it be very pertinent to the society. In this way, like chop one modern society way we they view man picking them like evil people them, like liars them, like people the way they no get soul and so on. And we the real in the real sense of the fact na lie. Now instead the woman the way they be very irresponsible with their choices them. Now wait I mean I not say once I go talk so plenty woman the way they go jump on top me for talk say no why you talk so man picking them this one with this so but as I talk no be the case that now they call me. But anyway, una give me 1 or 2 seconds so sorry. Okay, as I'm the talk before I was rudely interrupted. Anyway, as I'm the talk. Now so as we don't early mention them, woman them, no matter what a woman be na from a 3/10 or na 10/10, no matter a number, but all women them, they get some particular mindset for the hate say no, they been a princess, their dreams go come true, they go marry billionaire, tall, rich, handsome man, the charming prince. I don't know what a woman they like the finest woman, they like the oldest woman. They get all them get the same dream. And the worst thing is they believe so much in that dream so they I don't know, to a certain level where they know say no, it get to happen. Where once it not happen, do they like if you see a serious man picking for outside, you approach them, you want like talk or do this, they say, no, you know be my type, you know be my type. You look and say, but see this person, look how he did, I know be a type now, but anyhow he did. At the end of the day, once they go reach some level, instead of like building relationship or living a kind of life where you make them like a high quality woman where a better person want like settle down with them. There will be now woman where you don't like work sleep around with this top 10% of guy them down even a 9, 10, 8, 9, this top 10% of guy them. You don't sleep with them. So they with the delusion say no, this particular guy, now me I go succeed for charm me, now me I go succeed for calm me down, he go stay with me, all that kind of thing. So yes, you notice and say all your life. Now think in that way, instead of find real man pikin wey you go build life with am, you don't go, you be delusional, they follow some kind of them way, you know, say that person, they don't get no responsibility, they don't even get no right to be faithful. Because, for example, man say, I give my money, uh, I be fit, I get my money, I dey do my sport. I mean, you see and say, no, me, I did very well, I dey live fine. Wetin dey stop me from getting the best girl wey me I fit get am, wey get the best fashion and wey be the finest? Wetin dey stop me from doing that one? Because if you put for front me the finest girl wey e get the finest fashion, wey e be self-made, e be enterprising, e know all thing, and girl wey instead of being 10/10, e be na like kind 8/10 or 7/10, they get the same qualities dem. If na you, who you go choose? Of course, I go choose the one wey e be na 10/10. Yes, e go be hard to get. Na one wey I go need for like show say me I be man pikin before I get am. But that one no stop me from say no, I say no, if I want fool around, all that get the way don't put have that hate saying no, I been a 12/10, I been a this way. Actually, they don't even reach that level. We did actually dream the hope say they will cash this star them, the top 10% them. Yes. That get them, they make themselves too available. You understand? They make themselves too available now for the top 10% guy then now. The top 10% guy, they get their peak. Man say sometime each one go move na water for a waste. You want to some kind thing, he just checks, okay. The one day so it be the spirit, he look. Wait I feel you pam, you go for the you go knock him. You want be money time find a place go. The one go, you go knock him. You want be money time find a place go. Now so you just day. And all time una the four waiting because you don't see fine man, because you don't see man wey get money, because you don't see man wey pack motor, because you don't see man wey be like self-made. You don't ever ask yourself, see the man wey don't make himself so now who push himself me make himself or before you want make himself reach the level so he do na her. wait till they bring am on top table. You no even check the thing wey dey bring am on top table, whether your finance dey there, you already know I need person wey be na millionaire, this. You no even check till dey bring am on top table, no nothing. But na thing that we dey expect am. This constant delusion, constant delusion, constant delusion. And then when you know very well, say these people they no ever choose you, they go always dey na other 10 on 10 but because na actually the level that at the end of the day you say, oh, man picking na dogs, the man picking dem be na cheat them, and because of that, no one find one no dey. At the end of the day, way to settle for average guy. That's some talk that way. It don't touch me. It don't touch me. So I say no, man. I woke up like man, come on, discuss this thing because, for example, you will call this person say being an average man. Now, man, this way don't make something of himself. He dey provide for us. He get the money, get all things just because he don't get your Prince Charming look. You dey call it average man. And when you want check am, that man fit be na a 7 on 10, 8 on 10. If you want classify am, the girl fit be 7 on 10, 8 on 10. So now, why a girl will be 7 on 10? He meet a man will be 7 on 10. The match, then the girl say he dey settle for a man, so he dey settle for an average man. Now that kind of delusional belief wey e dey worry our society, wey dey make am for wey plenty girl dem dey just up, they dey go be na baby mama dem, they dey go big, I don't know, they go do some kind thing dem no. They no dey actually build future. They need to settle down, they need to do some kind thing dem. Why? Because of this kind delusion. They say no, I been a 100, I been a this, I need to end now this kind guy. So now this kind thing dem dey wey e really worry for our society. Now wetin person need for do? Wetin we need for do for resolve this thing? Now before Chelsea we need for do for resolve this thing, we need for to check am. Sexual responsibility. Now you go see am say Padiman, I just say Padiman like Samuel Eto'o, or Padiman like Cristiano Ronaldo, or Padiman like Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, all these top star them, Justin Bieber and so. Yes. Imagine now say Sunday by mistake, so I don't know what now it happen. No, he don't go to do something, then he just pass, bam, he jam you. He don't just enter your head now say because I don't do the one guy one time. I've been a superstar. Now you just mash all your chances with the come for your way. You just throw away all thing. Why? Because you say no, I've been a superstar, the way superstar. Now when you know come, you don't wait to take oh, you don't wait to take you don't oh, all your you don't pass you. You don't enter your 30, they don't enter some kind level them. X them will not forget them. Probably say you go born picking way, you know, come out be dysfunction and so on. E high, all that kind of thing. Then you want come now. For go meet up people where you say na average guy, they mean they settle down. You, my sister, you the fool now. Oh. All the productive part of your life, you don't take them. Go chop on with that guy. And when you see and see a clock don't start finish, you want come now. For this other people, you say even average people, them say no, you want settle down. No be so you the work, no be so you the work because maybe for relationship, for sleep with people, them get fit get yes, woman get power, he get all thing. But two way una the faith for understand that say wetin. Once he come for marriage, once he come for sitting down, man get all the power. You understand? Man get all the power. Man no get clock, but woman get clock. So instead, for the shidon with that delusion, say no, I want to do this. Better you shidon down. Find person, correct person. You understand? No. Excuse me. You find correct person, una walk towards una go them, una walk to una one do. You wanna make each other thing they want to una accomplish una self them. Yes, because man picking be very realistic. If the man picking no say no, me I been an 8 on 10, a 9 on 10, or a 10 on 10, he knows where be, he knows how if he work on top for add the palmarès, he knows say no man if he add money for if he add bodybuilding for if he add the one, then for raise the level. He know. If he happen say this so man picking Sunday, he knack superstar. He no check say no he be superstar. No, he no say no, you been a my lucky day this. But I know say nothing the way me I be. But no be the same way for woman. I no know why. Nah, I don't see myself say I don't over talk the digress and so on, but I just like want introduce um this particular how do you call it? This particular thought. Yes, because plenty people they ignore am. They don't really know how we be. As I dey talk, sexual responsibility and all thing. Like in the coming episode, we'll talk about the laws them we the actually they out way the govern marriage is the rights the way man picking them they get them for marriage, the rights the woman picking they get them for marriage, the way we cut the treat and time we separation take place, incentives then the way we exist for society we if he make a man get the willingness for marriage incentive then the way if you make a woman to I mean all that kind of thing and so because like for example in the third war I never really noticed the rule the way they be applied, but in the third war, you see and see for example, if people they married, yes, they want separate. The kind thing about custody of picking them and other kind thing and so divorce and then sharing of wealth and overly be pronounced or may you paying for this in how they call them paying child support that can not really be pronounced that way. But now when you come to the West, you understand if you come to the West, the law they be so like half people down. It be so strong. It be so strong for way if man picking you make mistake you give the wrong girl belle, no, so you don't suffer for the rest of your life. You go pay child support for the next 18 years. So you don't really make am for way man pikin, they don't even get them incentive for marriage. Man pikin dey the first fee they need. Say no man married. Because you know say as you dey enter that marriage so bam, if you no sign this pre-nuptial agreement, as you dey enter that marriage, man say Sunday you woke up say you want divorce, bam, half of your property, that woman don't take am. Your house so you're picking them up, the woman not take am and they go depend on the woman whether if you see her picking them or not. All that kind of thing. So you see and say you need really encourage man picking them. You need really push man picking them for marriage. And another thing too, we feed it for us. And another topic to do we handle the topic in future. We feed it for house and woman will just come to say no domestic violence or this person a violent man and so on and so forth. They don't even first check the background of the story. They don't first check how it happened. They will just come investigate some more. By the time they even see bruises, so they don't even check what happened to her. Bam! And that don't catch the man, they move off house. You lost your team them. You imagine you don't work all your life. Man, say don't work 30 years of your life to achieve something. Then I don't know, something just happened. Woman just up say this, so you don't be violent towards you and so on. They just come clear nearly half or all two we don't work for. Bam, yeah, for person and then you do this, you need to start back. Maybe you start back from your motor or you start back from scratch. So na some kind technical thing in this. So as I talk for the next episode, we can we'll discuss which actually be domestic violence and so on. Because another thing to know, I don't say of recent we no some I said like 10 years ago that Chris Brown, Rihanna story, what that kind of thing. So on TV be happen, I say oh man see Chris Brown like a very, very, very bad man. See why you beat girls, why you do this and so. Yes, he even almost end that boy career. But now I check and see, but wait, yes, I don't see the bruise, I don't see anything, but now wait, it really happened. I go now go check and see, but wait, he make a midi boy act the way, wait, make a midi boy act the way, because I not just believe say person go just woke up in the right mind, just a box person, then I don't know, the bleed is so. After that, I can see something. Now, when I tell me something like wholeheartedly, if you shit down 2 hours for my ear, the holla, say ma beat you, oh, you come, give me dirty slap them, the chew me uppercut them. And then at the end of the day, I come back am. Like I give you one dirty slap, you fall for them, you bust your head, or you cut your lip, or I don't know, you hide your eye. You go change and I say this, so I don't beat you. You know, go to say this, so be the beat me, they argue one backhand before what's in end so. So now so the law them for year the day. As I talk, this is just about plenty incentives of relationship, incentives of marriage, but now so I just can put like the groundwork. So like if we just a recap for thing that we don't talk and we like in the days ahead we'll see the get into. First thing, physical attraction from 1 to 10. The second thing, the relationship goals, which you want from a relationship. The third thing, availability of choices. And then like for example, the mindset where person get as they enter into relationship. Like man can no way be to be define and like the fact say woman to we joke up sometimes and like they check say because of the get validation for their friend, you post picture for Instagram or Facebook, you're thinking, oh this is so cute, this is so you make an just believe hate to know it been a like it just been like 10/10, even at the best. Then from dinner so you need to still see yourself the way they and then it make all this kind of thing then. So man, I make a make this thing long and we see each other for the coming day then. Now, if you like the topic, the way I don't touch if you like more talk about this again, then just go down for the page, you click like, you like the page, you share, then you subscribe, so that we'll fit do more of this. And then if you get anything like comments, or you get idea that you want to bring up, or if you disagree with me, or if you get another point of view, comment under this video so that we will discuss about that. And I'll be very glad to see different people that views them, because as a matter of this one, I'm a view on a small survey, I don't see the waiting and day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope so we'll see each other. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you now.